look, it's Warriors game squad, man. Like, they're going to do a really good job of making your point guard incredibly uncomfortable. But if you go look at the games that they've lost this year, beast move was great for the Pistons when they took down the Warriors. Tutok in both of the games that the T-Wolves were able to take off the Dubs was fantastic. You got to get that secondary score going, or you're just not going to let the math work in your favor.
Dirk, it's time for game 2.
Well, a good sign there for Celtics crossover gaming. They gave us the open shot. Seese with an open miss there to start this one off. I mean, it's so tough. We usually see teams have one really good fight against Warriors gaming squad. The next game is usually a completely different story. We'll see a Celtics crossover game. You can try to keep up that same level of play. Again, like in game 1, all eyes will be on 6:30 and Im Dat Man, as there's a missed dunk from Colt. A rarity.
They got a little deeper.
And Leche dancing around. Mama's going to be able to knock that one away already. A steal to start this off, and Kenny got work on the other end. A ferocious two-handed slam.
The combination of Kenny got work and Im Dat Man have combined for the highest steals per game of any shooting guard lock combo over the past 3 years since our NBA 2K League defenses have really started to change. They have been an unbelievable duo so far this year.
What a rebound coming in there from Colt. And what a battle it's been between those two centers every single time that we see them square off.
It's unbelievable to me how we're so used to Mama with his scoring, and yet this year, three-point shot wasn't working. He got on a shooting guard build that's better at defense, and he has been unbelievable, leading all shooting guards in steals per game.
Couldn't get the pass off quick enough there. They will go to Im Dat Man. 5 seconds do remain here on the shot clock. The pull-up jumper there from Mama, no good. And they will get the rebound, and they will go in there for the intentional foul. We've seen these conversations before. I think going into the tip-off of Im Dat Man and his shooting, when he got open, it was something that he struggled with. And I think, JT, what he said, he got a jump shot from you, then he started hitting?
Oh, no, he chose me. Yeah, he chose me. He says it's superstition. Like, every time he's told me he's putting my jump shot on, they've won.
Did you say today?
Yeah.
They keep winning.
2-2 here early, and it'll go to 6:30. Trying to get him more involved as this game starts to progress. Leche pulls it back to behind the arc and knocks down the three. What a move, what a shot coming out there from Leche. In that game, number 1, had 19 points, 7 assists. Did a good job of taking care of the ball, too, just with 2 turnovers. As Mama continued to dance around here. We'll get it with Nay, trying to go one-on-one there with Chrizzy. Chrizzy wanted none of it. Second foul already for Chrizzy.
Colt needs to stop dropping when Chrizzy is one-on-one on Nay. I get it, man. You don't want to give up the jab step dunks. That's fine. You are leaving Seese wide open. Nay is going to dot your corner and get a wide-open 3. Please, I beg you, the Warriors have killed teams with that all year. Stop dropping. Let Chrizzy live or die. It's just a 2.
They were able to get the stop there on that one, just allowing Chrizzy to go one-on-one. Got the perfect defensive animation that you want to see in those type of scenarios. As Leche, free throw line jumper is money.
Off to a hot start.
Nadal will advance it. Ball in his hands a lot more here in the early parts of the game. Usually it's CB13 again, just starting to pick up the scoring. Maybe just a little bit of a different game plan to get his jump shot in rhythm.
They got to get Mama going. Whether it's dribbling, maybe try to get his take up with a couple assists. They got to get him rolling.
There comes the overload set. The success rate so high for Warriors gaming squad. That time it's an open miss.
A couple of deep fades from the mid-range with Charlotte.
What makes their overload set so special compared to a lot of other teams that we see it? I think sometimes when you pinpoint others that do it, the center sets the screen too low instead of being high.
It's really Native's placement. Native knows what CB13 is looking for. He knows he's trying to look for that corner out the gate, but after that, he sets it right on that elbow that sets up that elbow mid-range that just, it's hard to pinch because it's so low. It's like a money spot in this overload set that the top of the key will struggle to go down that low to grab a contest.
Great defense coming out there from the Warriors, and Colt was out of position, so he'll have to foul. 14 foul already.
They're just not letting the Warriors get into any rhythm in transition. I like it, but that's a lot of fouls.
Kenny will get it over to Im Dat Man. Screen set there by Name. Mama with the 3 inside of the rim, pops out, and there's some numbers here. 3-on-2 break. And not a good catch there by Tayzo.
Second team foul.
What?
Auto.
7-2. Same overall feel from what we ended up seeing in that first game.
Hold that.
Here in the early parts of this, Colt will go for the jab step. Actually tries to take a dribble out of it.
Down to 1, and then 2. Colt just sat in the paint and did the name as he got game.
We'll see what the Celtics have drawn up here. They go over to Chrizzy to bounce pass. Somehow doesn't get a steal there for Kenny. Now it's with Leche. Thought about the pull-up. Chrizzy brings it on the inside. They're trying to go back out to him, and there's going to be a foul on the jump shot. Called there on Seese.
Man,
this ref's crazy today.
Momentum. Crazy. But that's not some wild jump out, like, you know, the late closeouts we see that they give a foul. Like, he's right there, literally right there.
What's a rarity to see that shooting foul called on a jump shot when they're jumping straight on. All the time when we see it from the sides. Oh,
no, he jumped. Yeah, he jumped.
I saw him put his hand out like to the side. It was funky.
That man was getting ready to just
Yeah, he was trying to punch it.
Leche able to capitalize on all 3 free throws there. 8 points now for the second-year man from Houston, Texas. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first. This is game 2 of our 5v5 NBA 2K League Finals. If you're just tuning in, out there on Twitch, YouTube, and the NBA app. Warriors Gaming Squad are reigning champions here in 5v5, trying to go back-to-back, also trying to complete the treble, winning all the tournaments, winning the championship. For Celtics Crossover Gaming, just trying to get their first championship in franchise history. And we already mentioned yesterday, Harris, the decorated run that the entire Boston basketball city is currently on. 13-2 now. Leche is finally starting to show up here.
Yeah, Connecticut Sun, best team in the W. Maine Celtics, the G League team for Boston. They made it to the G League Finals. Celtics, obviously, their main team wins the NBA Finals, and now Celtics crossover in the 2K League Finals. Shout out to Jaylen Brown, Finals MVP.
13-5, a steal comes out there for Warriors Gaming Squad. They've been going to Im Dat Man a lot. Now CB13, after that made shot, he'll get the ball back in his hands. Thought about the shot. Instead, goes down to Nay, and didn't even need to get the dunk meter that time. Pushed Chrizzy out of the way.
Very similar to game 1. The Celtics went up 18-10. You knew the Warriors were going to fight back. Same thing. Stick with the offensive game plan. Keep trying to create good open threes.
Really the same thing. A bad offensive play, and then after that, a rush turnover off the inbound. It's like when teams have them on the ropes, they just start to just like play with their food like children do. Like it's just confusing.
That Leche move that he had bringing the ball to the floor, Kenny got work completely out of the play. So Im Dat Man and Seese have to combine, trying to get a stop here, and it's Colt with the jab step at the dunk meter. Could be one of the largest leads that we've seen over the series here so far, and it's in favor of the Celtics.
I think this open shot, so be it, but the quick erratic turnovers, you can literally go without.
Nay will get it to CB13. Overload here on the right side this time. Charlie way deep in there. Colt this time sells out. That leaves Nay open there for the board. The jab step and the facial there on Colt. Jab step. 10.5 here to go in the first. Celtics crossover game will get the last shot to try to extend this lead. Colt sets the off ball, and it's Nay stepping up big time. They go to Mama, to Kenny, in rhythm at the buzzer. Kenny knocks it down. What a way to close it out there for Golden State.
They are just impossible, man. Just when you think you have a slight edge on them, 8-point lead, nah, here's a little 5-piece for you, 3-point game.
They always come punching back in spurts at any given moment. Leche with 11.
This is for him coming out of that first quarter. That is where it helps to have 2 point guards back there. He's been doing a good job of finding different ways to affect this game.
Let's head down to Jasmine.
Yeah, one thing I wanted to talk about was that big play for Kenny. And one thing when I was speaking to the team, I talked to them about this team chemistry. And they were like, we meshed so well on and off the court. And I had to ask them, you know, Kenny was the only player left off for some accolades. And they said not making first-team defense is crazy. We should have all had something. And that was Mama, Seese, and just everybody going to Kenny's defense.
I think it all kind of shocked us not seeing somebody like Kenny got work on any of those. But we just know for him, it'll just add some more fuel to the fire on this run that they're currently going on. But right now, JT, we're getting that classic Leche performance, but we're also starting to get CB13 back into the fold.
Man, I can swing.
They start getting angry.
I can actually swing. Turnover.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Im Dat Man. That would have shifted all the momentum in their favor and tied up the game.
He needs to keep shooting.
CB with the three. It's green again.
That man's going to keep shooting too.
This is literally a 16-5 run. 16-5.
If Mama starts hitting threes, this series is going to get ugly fast.
18-18. Leche starting to get that rhythm, keeping the ball on the string. Chrizzy will get a shot here on the right side. No good there for him. Second chance opportunity, though, for their savior, Colt. It's been big on the offensive rebounds time and time again here for the Celtics team. Leche dancing around. Kenny got stuck there for a moment. Gamble's there on the reach. Seese has to step up. Wide open slam there for Colt.
That was a great job hitting the slip. The corner was open for a second, but CB was about to bait that pass and get a big steal. Nice job by Leche to take the easy bucket.
Let's talk about it. Kenny was the only one left out.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I don't know why he was left out.
Yeah, I was talking to him backstage. I'm like, you got robbed.
He's first in defensive rating as a lockdown. I don't understand why he didn't make that.
I said
we had some weird
robbed.
votes this year.
But he said he used to it.
20-18. Seen a lot of passes that look so easy going down low, but the player ends up fumbling, and that's why Nay went out of bounds. See if Leche could try to keep up this hot streak. He's currently on 14 points here in the ball game. Takes a three here to put him at 17. Cashes in once more. Leche showing up.
One thing
doing
I
everything
say,
possible.
hey, he got his gloves on. He's trying to fight. He got his hands up. He's doing all he can.
And how many times have we seen a team like Warriors Gaming Squad? They've been tested by some guards who just go out there and just try to be score heavy every single time. But a point guard, it's very rare that they'll be able to solo their team to a win on the offensive side. But good job here so far for Celtics crossover gaming. CB13 trying to work on the middle. And the Celtics will look to continue to add on to this. And they've been doing a good job. I mean, Warriors Gaming Squad, they come back, they get some momentum, they get the game ever so close, but it has been Celtics crossover being able to take it right back over. Leche now with it, takes the shot, gets the awkward pull up there. And now they go the length of the floor to Kenny. Got work. Nice catch there from Kenny, and he's going to be fouled.
Man, he would have hit that fading, slow fade three. I would have been like, dude.
Ye really wants me to ask you, JT, what position would you play on today's build?
Lock.
Okay.
Coming out of the timeout here for Warriors Gaming Squad, it's been mostly just all CB13. Kenny got work, has 5, hit a big shot there at the end of that first quarter. So far here in the second, slow pace for Warriors Gaming Squad. CB13 thought about the pullback. Colt jumps, and Nay. What a rebound there for him. There comes the pump fake, and honestly could have just went up there. They saw the meter, how big that green would have been. He would have thrown it down with ease.
Crazy part is, it's a small skill gap. When he's that deep under the rim, if you know what you're doing, you can push him backwards.
Charlie, they'll get it to Im Dat Man. Screen does connect, and he finds an opening.
I'm telling you, dude, Tracy McGrady and Patty Mills is so, like, just on another level.
What did Ye say?
He's asking what build and position you'd play.
Give me the 7-1 popper. Okay. And unlike JT, I won't decline any interviews of teams that want to run 5 out. I'm happy for the position I would be put in.
Okay.
He just put you on blast.
Okay.
I'm thankful for any opportunity for a team that would draft me.
Yeah. I said that, you know. 2 years straight, Dame wasn't called. Once I got up here, now I'm getting player offers, head coach offers. Nah, keep it now. Keep that thing in.
You need to have your release on the pond. Who you got the coach offers from?
Like, keep that now.
25-23. Really just going back and forth here in the second quarter. And 6:30. Trying to work out here. They'll go over to Leche. He's got the sharpshooting takeover. Colt with the playmaking. Here for Celtics crossover gaming. Usually a deadly combo coming out for the point guard and center duo here of Boston. Only 5 seconds remain. Tayzo gets it, scoops it up and in. No. Good rebound coming out there from Nay, but they'll get it back over to CB13. But speaking of CB13, we're able to catch up with him and Im Dat Man to see how they'll celebrate if the Warriors become the second 2K League team to win back-to-back 5v5 titles.
Saturday night we won the finals. It'll be a celebration, not only in District E, but in Washington, D.C. But in District E, I got something planned. It's going to be not similar to last year, but in a sense, it's going to be a part 2 of last year, and then we're going to make it a little bit bigger. So it's going to be really fun.
Saturday night, we finally complete the treble. We are the undisputed best team of all time. I have a bunch of family coming. I'll be hanging out with a bunch of my family members afterward, maybe go out with some of my teammates and some of my friends. It's really just going to be a surreal moment to just take it in that we really did what people consider to be impossible.
I'll have the best celebration we've ever seen.
Well, judging from that, they have zero intention of losing. So confident they're saying they are going to be the undisputed champions by the time that we get to the end of this series. And as you would expect, I mean, how do you top what Mama did yesterday? He made it rain. I tried to take some money. I wanted to buy myself some food. He took the money from me and said, throw it up in the air instead. Does he come over here instead of with dollar bills, hundreds?
No, but he said it'll be similar.
He was talking about going to the casino tonight, so.
How do you top that?
Well, we haven't seen a mask or a prop be used yet. What was the first mask? It was the Jigsaw mask, then it was the Grinch mask, and he said he had something planned when I interviewed him once they ended up winning the turn. But I think it's hinting towards the Thanos gauntlet.
That's a good one. I like that.
28-28, 52 seconds remain here. Exact same way that this pace is going of that game number one. And Austin hit the Celtics crossover. Hammond, and wow! A line drive bank coming out there from Leche. What a shot to put them up by 3.
Seeing the trajectory once it left a flick of the wrist.
He is doing everything possible to carry this offensive load right now for Celtics Crossover Gaming. 23 points for the Milkman.
Jeez.
CB13 dancing around. We'll find Kenny got work there on the back door.
It's just tough, dude, because 23 points in the first half against Warriors Gaming Squad, and you're up 1.
Oh, 6:30. He's going to try to get a shot there from behind the arc.
What a play by CB to pinch up the top. It only ended up being an open. That's still a makeable shot, but great job by CB leaving the corner. Just have to get up to 6:30 on that.
Warriors Game Squad will hold for the last shot. Chance to take the lead here going in to the second half. CB13 with the pullback. They'll go over to Seese. It takes the shot. No good there. Celtics Crossover Gaming at the end of the first half will have just a 1-point lead.
We saw the similar trend going down in game one. Strong first quarter for the Celtics, carrying that through in the second quarter, but the Milkman making a delivery. 23 points, 7 for 9, 6 for 8. Just efficient so far for this squad. He's trying to help get this game 2 off on the Warriors, and they have him.
We've been waiting for moments like this. We've been building this for 4 years.
That's special,
Yeah.
especially just the relationships that carry on here in the NBA 2K League. For you to be able to play with some of your best friends and win money with them as well, you can't beat that.
Tayzo and Colt, both first-round picks way back in season 4. Dirk and I were doing that draft from OS Studios in New York City. You were with Scott Cole in Atlanta. It was Tayzo, pick 5, Walking Bucket, pick 6, and then Colt, pick 17. They got 2 out of those 3 still on the team, helping lead them to the finals.
Good start here for Celtics Crossover Gaming. As I say that, there's a miss, but it is a 4-point lead now here for Boston. I'm going to be real with you. I did not expect this to be the case coming into this game, too. I thought the Warriors were just going to kind of lay it out. I didn't see a massive bounce back coming from Celtics Crossover Gaming.
I definitely feel the same way because I feel like we've seen that in the playoffs. We've seen teams in that game one really hit them with their best punch, and then they adjust, and then it's floods. But it's so crazy because right now 6:30 is 2 for 10. Harris has been saying it all year, so I'll regurgitate it now. They traded for him for these moments, for these particular situations. 6:30 is 2 for 10 in the finals right now. They need him now. He has to show up right now.
See if the Warriors can try to cut into this lead. It was already an open shot there from Im Dat Man. That was a miss. CB13 now lines up a catch-and-shoot shot, and he's money, just like he has been throughout this entire series. Not only does he have a championship in mind, he has the Finals MVP in mind here in this as well.
All 4 would be so crazy. First team tip-off MVP, turn MVP, and Finals MVP. That's a crazy season.
And they get a stop going back the other way. It's Im Dat Man able to give Golden State back just a 1-point lead. But it has been Boston. It was like that a lot in game 1, but here in game 2, they've had a lead for such a large portion of this one. Colt will reset it over to Leche. The offense that we've been seeing from him is sensational here so far in this game number 2, 23 points. And now Warriors games are looking to adjust to put him into some awkward situations. Leche gets bumped around. They go to 630. He takes the shot there. Does Mama get the closeout? He does. It's Nate with the board. It's CB13, and so much of that constant carousel of Warriors Gaming Squad.
That's that 40 ounce.
It's not 40 ounce smoothie.
A big body.
Is that pineapple
Also
syrup?
known as what JT has for lunch and dinner.
Literally.
What?
Two at once.
2 at once.
This is really good.
I told you. Hey, look. I don't know who got to take my card, but one of y'all going back. I don't care who it is. Or just like, let me take a 5-minute break. I'll go get it myself.
Leche pulls it back. Got him right to a cracker off that Kenny jump. And Colt able to finish it off though regardless. You see a little bit more emphasis of them starting to sell out there on Leche as much as possible. Golden State with a 1-point lead. Let's head into a listen-in with our defending champs.
Shit, baby.
Hey, good shit, Nate. Keep hooping. Hey, listen, I'm pressing up. Hey, 6-3 don't really want the peripheral.
Chrizzy inbounding.
I'm here. Fucking want it, bro.
Yeah, no,
I might blitz right, bro. I'm here. Get out, Kenny.
Good.
This fucking ball.
Got
Way to wall it up.
Foul.
Too low. Why do we jump?
Damn. We're expecting you to foul, though. Here. We're sorry. Offense. Rat. Going back left now. Go right. Wait. Good now. Get ready to go. Oh, Kenny. I shot it, bro. I tried to shoot his fucking standstill.
Okay, took it up.
He missed.
Oh, I'm with you. Not anymore. Look for you, boy.
Oh my god, bro. Come back, bro. Oh. Oh my god.
Foul.
Hey, baseline. Hey, Nate, ball.
I'm good, bro. That's me, bro.
Listen. Chrizzy is literally the worst player to be in the finals since season 2. Can we reset and look for the roll? Rap. Hit me. Space. Please, just space. Go right down, bro. I promise. I promise to God. Go right down. Please, bro. Like, god damn. Here we go. It's not that hard.
Hey, bro. Hey, look. That line by him right there, insane.
People always want more comms. It's like, guys, we can only show you so much because it's just too savage sometimes.
Since season 2, and I'm gonna be honest, season 2 had some bumps in that finals.
Like who?
I ain't
like
gonna
who,
say
JT?
no name. I'm not gonna say no strays. I ain't saying no strays.
What are you hating on my man Dr. JoJo like that? The original Papa.
Why you singling him out over everybody?
I feel like you know.
That's how I know.
I feel like I know where he's going with that.
No,
I know where you're going with that.
Bro, I forgot about him and his brother. Put that away. Like he the last one I'm thinking about.
Well, to recap there, we saw
stand on business, 10 toes, right?
I'm cool.
He's not gonna say it.
Cool.
So we saw 630 miss a wide open scooper, and they even called out in the listen. He's like, let him just take the dunk. He's going to take the dunk, and he ended up missing that one. You got the classic line there for CB13, and after all that, it is Celtics crossover gaming being able to battle back here in this one. Leche continuing his offensive masterclass here in the finals. 1-point lead, 1 minute to go in the third as there's a foul there from Chrizzy.
It wasn't a bad scooper, but I feel like he had too much space to let a layup even be the thing at risk. He could have just did a normal driving dunk, but again, it's not a bad scooper at all. Even the whole chat is shocked he missed. Like that's just a crazy layup to miss.
The whole arena was shocked that he missed. We were shocked that he missed.
Like, I'm like, bro, what?
By the way, somebody asking, is Mama good? That's the finals MVP. Led the league, or led all shooting guards and steals this year. A little bit slow shooting the ball so far, but yeah, he's that man.
Was it game 2 of last year's finals that NBL's gaming took, or was it the game 3?
Sorry, what was that?
Last year's finals of the NBL's game was a game 2.
Game 3.
Game 3. See a different situation potentially on this one is said and done. Tayzo is going to take the 3 here, and it's a massive green there for Tayzo. Just his first points of the game and his first make of the game.
I can't believe CB didn't catch that ball. Looked like he thought he was going to also.
Moldy attack here for the 2-for-1. Not looking likely here for Warriors Gaming Squad. They'll reset it back to CB13. Get some space here for a 3. Oh, and drills it. Forcing some turnovers over 2. He's got 5 in the ball game. The Warriors as a collective just with 4. 8 of 14 for Warriors Gaming Squad. 17 of 31 for Celtics Crossover Gaming.
Please don't do a stupid turnover again.
The Celtics are 10 of 18 from behind the arc. Leche with it with under 10 seconds to work with here in the third. Can he continue this offensive mess? Nice pass to Chrizzy. It's a three. It's a green. It's a 2-point lead for Celtics Crossover Gaming. CB13 will advance. They go to Seese. Back over to CB13. It's another green.
Dude.
Tied up at 50-50. Could you ask for anything more?
Seese hit him with a little right behind him. That was a great pass.
Back and forth we go, toe to toe, band for band, you name it. This is what the finals is about when it comes down to all tied up. Going into the final frame, and we saw this in game one. How will these two teams close out? Right now, Celtics try to take game 2 in order to tie up this series with the Warriors. It is time now for an NBA 2K League Snacks, presented by Sour Patch Kids, featuring some of the best gameplay we saw last night, served up in a delicious bite-sized highlight video just for you. Check it out.
This type of environment, having all of us so close together, getting the energy for the players, because that's what fuels everything in this league.
Yeah, I missed that train ride. That 3-hour train ride was always smooth. I'll never forget me being kicked out the quiet car.
Why is that not surprising at all?
Well, the Warriors will start off there with a missed dunk. But thankfully, they are able to get the offensive rebound. CB13 with double take. Nay, the playmaking takeover. As CB will get it to Seese. And those two, obviously, just so much on the same page. You saw it with that shot at the end of the third. Now you just saw it right there as well. It's always so interesting. You know, where we come from a time when the centers, when they would call takeover, they're getting defensive, maybe some offensive. The meta, the playmaking takeover for the centers every single time.
Yes, that team's ready to do. It's making the whole team better. Great bucket, but yeah, it's just making the whole team better. It's a team thing.
54-50. Makes coming out here from Golden State.
The Warriors are going to try to tighten the screws now defensively. Shrink the floor even more. Force Leche to take some deep threes. No takeover anymore. They'll give up 2s.
Good job there by Leche, waiting out that reach coming from Kenny got work. Able to just dissect it. Playing up a little bit higher there on Leche. Trying not to give him anything from behind the arc now. Did so much damage in those first 3 quarters. But of course, the Warriors always try to adjust. Here it is with CB13. Mama the man with the quick shot off the catch. Another one there from Mama, just 8 points in this game.
He's starting to heat up, starting to find that long range distance. Starting to get a little scary out here for Boston. Going down 2-0, might as well be the nail in the coffin.
Leche thought about the shot, Kenny jumped. Ooh. A little hesitation now. Kenny got work, does such a good job of showing you different looks, and Leche
sped up.
Got the look that he wanted, but it was late on that release. They go quick to Mama that man. Nay would have had a wide open dunk there down low.
Oh, that speed up there was disgusting.
That was sad.
4 minutes remain here in the fourth. If the Warriors win this, they will go up 2-0. They will be 1 game away from completing the sweep. The Celtics crossover game not going down without a fight. Big slam coming in there from Nay.
16 points, 12 boards for Nay. Just another day at the office for your all first team center.
6:30 will get it to Colt. He's forced to bring it right back out. Seese now with the playmaking takeover. 1-1 goes away. Another person has it. Chrizzy with another 3. Can't get it to go, but Colt will be there again.
It's
Colt,
crippling.
the rebounding, 11 rebounds here in this game.
It's crippling. It's crippling. Missing all the open looks they're missing when they're not even like always fortunate enough to get these looks often. You just have to knock them down.
3 for 7, Tayzo and Chrizzy from 3 this game. They were absolutely money during the second half of the Eastern Conference Finals, but right now they're shooting problems, just making this hole even harder to get out of for the Celtics. Oh, there's Kenny again.
They'll get it to Mama. He's going to be fouled.
Oh, you should have given it to Anna. What are you doing?
Oh, my. I wouldn't have did it that
I would
time.
have. It's the finals. I got you. I promise.
Okay,
No, I mean, now the moment's over.
No.
What do you want from me?
You're going to get another one. You're going to get another one. You're going to get another one.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Yeah,
Cat got my tongue right
some of
there.
their smoothie. I don't think that would have been the
No,
right time
I was
to do
ready.
it.
I'm always ready.
I just haven't done one all day here, so I wanted to let it roll.
Okay.
But
That
now
was a
all
good
them got
one.
it.
62-52.
There's the rotation. They missed it last time.
Yank.
Double-digit lead here for the Warriors. But this is where you're going to have to start to see the threes, probably coming from somewhere else, because they've been doing a good job at limiting Leche's looks here so far in the second half. This is where you call on the likes of 630, Chrizzy, Tayzo, if they get the openings.
Yeah, he said, "Hold on, ducking."
Oh, what a pass.
Kenny got works wide open there for a three. Now it's starting to look clinical here for Warriors Gaming Squad.
3 quarters of even basketball and back-to-back games where the Warriors are just closing them out in the fourth. I mean, they are just impossible sometimes to get past.
Game 3 might get real spooky.
Oh, Kenny got work, had that track the entire way when Leche was trying to advance it. He'll go back to him. And this is where the Warriors, when they get to a position like this, where their offense is fluid, they're almost scoring every single time they get the ball. Double-digit lead, take your 2. Go right ahead, we'll chase you down to the paint. Maybe we'll try to go for them, maybe not. Leche with the jab step, trying to find an opening. Good shade coming out there for CB13 in the corner. They go back to 630. Kamama get a contest. He can, but it doesn't even matter. There for 630. Just with 6 points in this game. In a low-scoring series coming out here from 630 so far.
They've just said this game, they're like, you know what, Leche's going to have to beat us. Everybody else, we're on you.
Mama, another shot there off the catch with the takeover this time. Colt will get the rebound. Celtics crossover, want to go fast with it. Tayzo gets bumped, and they will go to 630 for the reset. Frantic action coming here for Boston. And that would have been a huge shot, but he got a 21%.
I don't know how he got that.
So rushed. That shot felt extremely rushed.
21 on that is crazy, especially because he's shooting with his left hand, jumping from the right side. I'm surprised by that.
Fine Seese down there for the big 2-hand slam. 10-point lead, 120 to go. We don't see Warriors Gaming Squad ever blow something like this.
Wow, 1 game away.
Chrizzy, a 3, a green there for him.
Leche is just trying to will this team back into this series, doing everything he can. We called him on the podcast last night, the third best point guard in the world.
Man takes the big 3, misses. CB13 somehow wide open from 3.
And there's the best point guard in the world.
Crowd starting to get into it for Warriors Gaming Squad, as all signs are pointing to a 2-0 lead here for our defending champions.
CB actually got there. All he did was make it open. That's all he did. We make it open.
And every single time, they just give it the iron chin, and they just give him a haymaker right back.
They can take all the time in the world that they want if you're Warriors Gaming Squad. They'll go to Mamba because he has the takeover, and they'll take their time with this one. Drain that shot clock is down as much as possible. They foul, so we'll add 3 seconds back onto it.
It's just the Warriors headlock, man. They just put you in it, just slowly squeeze. Have to tap out.
Mama will advance it here. Tayzo trying to bump him back. Had to force the pass over there towards Nate. CB13 trying to find an opening. Colt, good defense there from the corner. The Celtics will find Tayzo there out on the break. It's a 6-point game with 23 seconds to go.
It's got a little interesting now. Got a foul. Or not.
We'll hold it, and they'll just go straight up to Seese. Now they'll go over to Mama on that man. Thought about the shot.
That would have been a hard break.
They go for the trap, and because of the animation actually happening, they'll call timeout.
Good timeout.
I need a 20 on smoothie. Type it in the Discord and you got it. Oh, that's how we get it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, y'all got it.
CB13 will hold on to this one, and it looks like Celtics crossover game is going to bow out here in this. They'll get the ball right back. Tayzo will take a 3, but it's not going to mean anything. 70-64, your final score here at the end of game 2. And the reigning defending champions now are up 2-0. Just 1 game away from cementing what has been the best run we have ever seen in NBA 2K League history.
Best of 5 series. All it takes is 3. 1 more game stands in between of the defending 5v5 champs hoisting up that trophy, and they could become the 7th ever NBA 2K League champ in history. And speaking of 7 years, my goodness, I can't believe it's been 7 years. That's crazy to even think about. We asked some of the OGs why the NBA 2K League is so special. So